Yo guys, what's up? It's
Eminem,
Dr. J here. We got question 6 to answer for you.
and we gonna ill it.
Yeah, son. Okay. This is what it says. What is an ELISA? Compare a direct versus an indirect ELISA. Provide examples of things an ELISA procedure can be used to detect. And how can an ELISA be used in identifying Bt colon?
Yo, I got this.
Alright, son.
Yo,
Take it away.
ELISA.
Yeah.
Yeah, enzyme linked immunoabsorbent assay.
Say it again.
Enzyme linked immunoabsorbent assay.
Oh, yeah.
What does it do? You guys might be scratching your head. I don't know. Can't see you. It's a biochemical technique used to detect the presence of an antibody or an antigen in a sample. Want me to say that again one more time?
Take it away, son.
Biochemical technique used to detect presence of an antibody or an antigen in a sample.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Dr. J is gonna hook this one up.
Alright, son. I'm here to explain one type of the ELISA. I'll explain the indirect. Alright, the indirect ELISA tests for an antibody. You have a microtiter well. You put an antigen in it. Then you take the test subject, which is the antibody, and you add it to the well. If it is positive, it's going to bind to the antigen, like you can see in this picture. Then, after that, you add the enzyme-linked antibody that attaches to the antibody that was previously introduced into the well, like in that picture. Then, you add the colorless substrate, and that will bind to the enzyme on the enzyme-linked antibody. And that will change the color of the substrate. Yo, M, take this one.
Yo, I got this. This is direct test for the antigens. Known for an antibody is added to the microtiter well. The test subject, which is the antigen dog, is added to the well. If it's positive, then it would bind to the antibody. You know? Like in that picture. Got the antibody down there, dog. Chilling. Continued. An enzyme-linked antibody that attaches to the antigen then is introduced to the well. Alright? Show that a little bit later. And then a color substrate is added to the well. If a color change occurs, then the test is positive. You know? Got the enzyme-linked antibody, got the antigen in the middle. It's like a sandwich, dude.
Delicious.
Snack. Color substrate. Now, when that's added, if it changes color, it's positive. If it doesn't, you're gonna be looking at yourself like, come on, son. Come on, son. Get out of here with that bull nonsense.
Come on, son.
Come on, son. Yeah.
Alright, I'm here to give you some examples. Alright, so it's used in HIV, also known as HIV.
Yeah, the HIV, dog.
Yeah.
Some serious stuff.
West Nile virus testing. So in HIV testing, we usually use indirect. And then, yo, M, you want to give them some more examples?
And y'all, man, our food industry is like, oh my god, people have allergies, dog, and, you know, gotta find them. We're like, the most common ones are, you know, milk, peanuts, walnuts, almonds, and eggs. And we're just, like, killing it with that. We just find it, and we're like, don't want to eat this, don't want to die. And we're like, because, you know, we care.
Yeah, we care. We care for the society. It's also used in rapid toxicology of certain drugs.
Man.
Alright, son. So then, how can an ELISA be used in identifying Bt colon?
Alright, I got this. It's gonna get ill. Alright, so it's used to determine whether or not the corn is organic or not. You know, so we use the direct ELISA method. So we put the antibodies that detect genetically modified proteins. Right? Then we add some antigens, which could possibly be the Bt proteins.
Or not. We don't know. That's
Don't
why
know
we're
yet.
testing it.
That's why you're testing it. And then we add the enzyme-linked antibodies, add a colorless substrate. If color forms, antigen's positive for GMOs, and
oh, snap.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, positive.
Okay, so quick review. There are two main types. Actually, no, there are just two types of ELISA, which is
Indirect.
no. ELISA stands for.
Oh, what ELISA stands for?
Yeah.
You're saying there's two types of ELISA, two different types. You crazy person.
I got you.
He's a tricky one. Yeah, it's enzyme-linked immunoabsorbent assay. It's a biochemical technique used to detect presence of an antibody or an antigen in a sample.
Yep. And as you know, antibodies bind to antigens
In the
Yeah.
indirect.
in
Yeah.
stuff. So the indirect test for an antibody. First, you add the antigen to microtiter well, rinse it out, make sure that there's not any antigen lying around. Add antibody, rinse it, make sure there's no antibody lying around. Enzyme linked antibody, rinse it, make sure there's none lying around. Then colorless substrate, once that attaches, the color should change if it's positive, or it won't change because there's no enzyme linked antibody in
Yeah. Alright, so for mine, we've got the direct one. It doesn't test for antibodies, but this one tests for antigens. So, you add the antibody to the microtiter well, then you rinse it out and make sure that there's no excess antibody. And then you add in the antigens, and then you rinse it out yet again, just to make sure that there's no free-floating antigens around, just to make sure that all of them, possibly, are binding to the antibody. Then to finish it off, you add the enzyme-linked antibody, which sandwiches the antigen. And to see if your result is positive or negative, you add the colorless substrate. Yeah.
there. And examples: HIV, West Nile virus, and
Food industry,
yeah.
allergies, milk, nuts, eggs, where it's at.
and certain drugs for rapid toxicology.
Yeah. BT corn, once again, organic or not, you don't know, so you gotta test it. Gotta test the antibodies, dude.
Use the direct ELISA method.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
All right, and drop a beat. Yo, this is biology and not psychology. We're teaching you biology because it's not psychology. This is ELISA, not Horizon. We're not dealing with cell phones. We're dealing with biology because it's not psychology, son. Thanks. It was Michael Murphy, Yianni Tamanas production.
Yo, peace.